Coming to you from the heart of the Motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your October 10th edition. Thank you for tuning in. For the weather this week, looks like we're going to have some rain Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with highs mostly staying in the mid-60s, but getting into the mid-50s on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now into our top stories. 81-pound of meth suspect pleads not guilty. A routine speeding stop turned into a large methamphetamine seizure. According to CHP, an officer clocked Jorge Luis Carrillo Gomez going 73 in a 65 zone near Ponderosa Road in Shingle Springs on September 26th. A CHP canine alerted to possible drugs, leading officers to find more than 81 pounds of meth in the vehicle. At his October 1st arraignment, Judge Mark Ralphs confirmed bail at $6 million and granted a $12.75 bail hold, which requires proof the bail money comes from legitimate sources. Prosecutor Matthew Gallagher cited the defendant's risk to public safety and lack of community ties. Facing 2 felonies, Carrillo Gomez remains in custody with a preliminary hearing set for October 15th. Mayor Pro Tem faces misdemeanor charges. South Lake Tahoe Mayor Pro Tem Cody Bass is facing misdemeanor charges following an altercation outside Ale Works in State Line, Nevada. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office said Bass was arrested around 1 a.m. on September 26 for assault, trespassing, and harassment after a dispute with a doorman. He was released on bond a few hours later. Prosecutors later filed formal charges of trespassing and harassment. Bass maintains he was the victim of an assault and posted a public statement denying wrongdoing, saying he would not resign and intends to prove his innocence. His arraignment is scheduled for December 22nd in Tahoe Justice Court. South Lake Tahoe Mayor admits to embezzlement. South Lake Tahoe Mayor Tamara Wallace has admitted to embezzling funds from the Lake Tahoe Community Presbyterian Church, where she worked as an administrator. In a letter published by Tahoe Daily Tribune, Wallace confessed to taking church funds over an extended period, saying guilt from her actions led her to try to take her life on her birthday, September 11th. She wrote that she intended to repay the stolen funds and confront the harm caused. Her employment was terminated on September 26th after the church discovered the theft and referred the matter to law enforcement. The church said that it suffered extensive losses and remains committed to prayer, compassion, transparency, and justice. Wallace said she wanted to be transparent rather than hide from the truth and expressed deep remorse for betraying the trust of her congregation. The DA's office confirmed it is investigating, and if convicted, Wallace could be barred from public office under state law. County settles long-running fee lawsuit. The Board of Supervisors has approved a $14.7 million settlement in a nearly decade-long case over traffic impact fees collected between 2015 and 2016. The lawsuit, brought by Thomas Helen Austin, challenged whether the county followed state requirements under the Mitigation Fee Act. Despite showing that the fees were used to offset traffic from new development, the court ordered partial refunds. About $9.5 million will go to eligible property owners, with another $5.2 million covering attorneys' fees and costs. Supervisors said ending the case was in the county's best interest after years of litigation that affected major infrastructure funding. The following story may be inappropriate for some audiences. Placerville man gets 12 years for child abuse. A Placerville man will spend 12 years in state prison after being convicted of repeatedly sexually abusing a child under 14. The DA's office announced that 30-year-old Joseph Marquez was sentenced by Judge Vicky Ashworth following his August conviction by a jury. Marquez will also have to register as a lifetime sex offender. The DA commended the courage of the young victim and emphasized the office's continued commitment to protecting children and ensuring the offenders face justice. And now for some news nuggets. The Mosquito Road Bridge will close on October 11th from 7 a.m. to noon for crane maintenance, with detours via Rock Creek Road. El Dorado Hills Fire Chief Michael Lilienthal was appointed to the Chamber of Commerce Board to strengthen ties between businesses and emergency services, enhancing community resilience. Judge Michael J. McLaughlin and Judge Jamie L. Pesci were elected as presiding and assistant presiding judges of the county's Superior Court, effective January 1st, succeeding Judge Vicky Ashworth. CAL FIRE, in partnership with EID, will conduct a fuels reduction burn on October 12th to 13th near Jacobson Lake in Pollock Pines to enhance forest health and fire protection, with smoke expected and motorists advised to exercise caution. Join the City of Placerville, El Dorado Community Foundation, and TW Bonkers for a free, fun-filled Halloween event on October 31st at 6 p.m. near the Bell Tower, featuring candy, costume contests, carnival games, spooky activities, face painting, Impulse Dance Academy, Norm the DJ, and more. The El Dorado County Historical Society's Macabre Tales walking tours on October 25th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. explore Placerville's eerie history and folklore in the historic district. Get tickets now as slots are selling out. And on to our closing stories. Parks Commission shares goals and challenges. County Parks and Recreation Commissioner Wayne Lowry presented the Commission's annual report to the Board of Supervisors, outlining progress and ongoing challenges in maintaining the county's parks. The 2025 Parks and Trails Master Plan was a major milestone, setting direction for future recreation development. The report covered new amenities like the skate park in Pioneer Park and updates to the El Dorado Trail, along with efforts to expand volunteer programs amid staffing and budget shortages. Lowry emphasized collaboration among local districts and community groups to preserve and enhance park access across all regions, including underserved areas like Grizzly Flat. Coloma Gold Rush Live this weekend. Celebrate 175 years of California statehood. Marshall Gold Discovery State Historic Park is transforming once again into a bustling 1850s town for the annual Coloma Gold Rush Live event. Running Friday through Sunday, October 10th through 12th, visitors will experience early California life through reenactments, live entertainment, and hands-on demonstrations. Highlights include an Admittance Day parade and a puppet show for children. Admission is covered by the park's standard $15 per vehicle fee, with food and refreshments available for purchase. Pets, aside from service animals, are not permitted. Details for attendees can be found on the official event website. And this has been EDC's Week in Review, your October 10th edition. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.